Yo, it's your boy J Dollar Sign, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back with another banger. With that being said, if you're somebody new watching the videos, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, because we're at 257 subscribers currently right now as I'm doing this video. By the end of the summer, I want to make sure I get 500, please. So please help me make sure I hit that 500, please, y'all. But with that being said, this video is about some young artists from all over the world, y'all. Well, I mean, not all over the world, but mainly the US, who passed away from gun violence. Like they were super young but super talented, and the songs that they had out at the time before they passed away were straight up bangers, y'all. So with that being said, we're gonna start with the youngest one in the list, y'all. That is Little Snoop. He was 18 years old when he passed away, y'all. He's from Louisiana. That's where he's from. Then this follow up with Little JoJo. He was also 18 years old, from Chicago, Illinois, y'all. Then we got LA Capone, also from Chicago. He is 17. Like, he was 17 years old when he passed away. Like I said, all these guys are from gunfights, gun violence. That's how they die, y'all. Then we got 20-year-old Pop Smoke out of New York. Like, if you know, you know. Pop Smoke, he died at the age of 20 years old. I know a lot of people might be thinking he was much older than that, just the fact that he looks like a grown man. He sounded like a grown man, but nah, Pop Smoke was only 20 years old when he passed away. And follow up again with another guy from Chicago, I believe. He goes by Young Poppy. He died at the age of 20 years old. Like, if you know, just tap into his music. Young Poppy was a fire artist, y'all. And also we got another one from Chicago, OTF Newski. This kid was super talented, yo. I don't care what anybody says, yo. OTF Newski, yo. Little Durk is the one who brought him up. Matter of fact, he was Little Durk's cousin. If you know Little Durk, he's currently locked up right now. But OTF Newski, or OTF Nunu, he was Little Durk's cousin, and he was a crazy upcoming artist. And then we're gonna go with also we had this 24-year-old, y'all, Jay the Youngin. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I wasn't tapping into him too crazy like that, but I heard a couple tracks though. He was fire. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, he was fire. And then we're gonna close this list with King Von. If you know, you know. King Von was like the thing with King Von though, he was like a serial killer. That's what the street saying. They said he probably killed like over like 13 plus people. That's what I'm hearing about him. But he ended up dying too at that specific age, y'all. So King Von, when he passed away, y'all, like, the craziest thing is it wasn't his main op who killed him, but he ended up dying at the age of 26-year-old. That he was a 26-year-old man when he died. And if you watch the video how he passed away too, y'all, that one was crazy, because Quando Rondo's artist, like his boy Lil Tim, he's the one that shot him, because King Von got in a fight with Quando Rondo, and then Lil Tim pulled up and shot him. And the craziest thing is it happened on self-defense. So Lil Tim is actually out right now. Not Little, but Lil Tim. That's why he goes by Lil Tim. But yeah, but Lil Tim is he's pretty solid, and then he's actually a very respected dude to himself too. And then he's not really going crazy bragging about anything like that. He's pretty humble about it. But Lil Tim killed King Von at the age of 26 in a self-defense situation, y'all. But with that being said, y'all, this list was mainly about guys who passed away from gunfights only. Gunfight. By the way, the Lil Snoop situation though, it wasn't really like he wasn't shooting back or anything. His story though, he got into it with somebody, an older person that he was playing video games with. So they made a bet through a video game, and then I guess it was like $100 worth of bet, and the guy killed Little Snoop after that instead of paying Little Snoop. Little Snoop won the game or whatever, and then the guy didn't want to pay Little Snoop that $100, and he killed Little Snoop. So that's pretty much how Little Snoop lost his life. But Little Snoop was one of the most goated artists that I know, man. He had a mixtape called Real Nigga Incarcerated, and then he had that one song in that mixtape, y'all, that goes by 16. That was my favorite song from him, 16. And if you know, he had a lot of freestyles with Meek Mill, because Meek Mill is the one who actually brought him up. He had a song called Nobody. Like, like, yo, and it meant to be. He had this song called Mellow. I'm just a young nigga from the ghetto, but now I'm in the game and I'm balling like a mellow. But that's how I'm gonna end this video, yo. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell me how you feel about the list. But stay safe out there, yo. I don't want to see any younger artists who's fired like that losing that talent, dying that early.